Anyway, shall we play some Mine of the Craft? Now, before we do anything, we need to fish up a book. Uncultured fool. No, you're not. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Although I am surprised that you didn't know that, because it is like the epitome of St. Patrick's Day, right? Like everyone's got Guinness. Actually, when I was in the Netherlands, it was St. Patrick's Day. When I was in Amsterdam, and they've got a lot of Irish bars out there in Amsterdam. Okay, we got our fishing rod. Quite literally, I'm gonna leave this here, and we're gonna put the pick in it. We will not pick that up. I have been fishing off stream. This is the fish that I've caught so far off stream. We've already gone over our 663 items for the biggest mending book. I have a feeling this one's gonna go the distance. Of course, the moment you come back from dinner, you're done with Phasmo. Well, the last hour of Phasmo was me doing stuff for the Mimic video anyway, so you wouldn't have been able to join me for that. So I apologize, but yeah, I was supposed to finish streaming an hour ago, so this is now bonus content. But before we do anything, we need to fish up a book! Not a book. I'm only going to be streaming this for like a couple of hours, I think. And then I'm done for the day. Because unfortunately I have work tomorrow. Book. Yes, book. We only need 2 more left for a for us to go and face the dragon. I'll tell you what, if we get a mending book in this stream, we are pivoting and we are going to go and get all of the resources ready to beat the dragon. We're almost there, to be fair, but we do need to go and find the actual fortress, and that's probably what we'll pivot to doing. So that, if we do get a mending book at the beginning of the stream, we are pivoting. All the gas tiers as well, we need those to respawn the dragon. What the frick? Hello. I was not expecting you. I haven't seen you guys in ages. You used to spawn all the time. Where are your friends? They used to spawn all the time. Have they turned down the frequency on how often they can spawn in? Or is it only in like certain places they spawn as the patrols? There they are, swimming. Oh, yeah, they are. They're like way out over there. Interesting. So I don't know how that one guy found me, because he came from over here. They usually spawn away from the villages. Yeah, correct. That's right. But they used to spawn all the time. That over there is counted as a village now, because we've got enough villages for it to... Are you far enough from your village? Yes, it's over there. There isn't actually, I don't, it's over there. The other closest village, I don't actually know where it is, that will have villages, because they do happen to spawn quite frequent, do they? It's just I've not seen them. They've not gone bad. They are swimming though. Jim had one that walked over his bridge while he was building a base on one water shore. Interesting. Well, they're using his bridges because he likes bridges, right? Like Jim likes building bridges. That's something I've not attempted to build in a while, is a bridge. I think now I have a better grasp, because I did used to build bridges myself. They're like one of the easiest structures you can build in Minecraft, I think. But now I've got a better grasp on how to build things that look good. I could probably do a fairly decent bridge now. The A to B selection is wonky. They often swim across an ocean. Yeah, it's weird. I agree. Oh, I missed it. Anyway, let's get our book, which is gonna be this one. Not a book. So what do we think we're going to do? Are we going to get a book first, an enchanted book, or are we going to hit enchanted level 37? What do we think is going to happen first? Book first or enchanted level 37? What do we think is going to happen? One of those two things will happen. We don't get much experience orbs every time we fish up an item. What about level 67? No, we'll get a book before then, 100%. I think 37 is a good amount. Like that's, I would say we'd probably get a book first before we get enchanting level 37. That's what I'm thinking. That's my instinct. Of course, we're gonna get a book anyway, because we can't do anything without a book. But yeah, I'm feeling good about this. I'm saying 30 COD, and we'll have the book. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna say maybe less than 30 COD, and we'll get the book. That's what we'll get. You will hit level between 1th and 2/3 in level 38, and then a book. You think? I don't know what the 1th and the 2/3 is. I don't know what that means. But level 38. You're thinking level 38. Okay. Before the book. I mean, that must be like a stack and a half of COD, right? That's quite a lot. I think 30 COD and then we'll have our book. That's what I'm thinking. I'm feeling good about this one. We've had a couple of long runs in between books recently. I haven't had much treasure, have we? My word's good, Ken. The level 38th with 1/2 to 2/3 of the X bar filled. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, so I reckon that is about a stack and a half worth of COD. So that's a lot of fishing. We shall see. I'm not convinced on that one. But we are going to keep going. Actually, it might be 2 stacks of COD. That's a lot of COD. Yeah, that might be 2 stacks of COD, Animal. That's a long way away. We get books quite frequently. Like we've had a lot of books, right? Zalek Zulan Center for Kids Who Can't Read Good and who want to learn and do other stuff too. Yeah, okay, that's a lot of capitalization at the beginning of every letter. I am quite eager to get going on the bamboo farm though today, so odds are that Minecraft knows this and they are going to keep the book away from me. Like I said, if we do get a mending book, it will be a pivot. I am about ready for a mending book in terms of the odds, although the last 2 mending books have been very lucky. So, yeah, it might take a while before we get that next mending book. I don't have much book fishing experience. I do now. I think we're coming up to 10,000 fish caught. So the last two mending books, the last mending book we had between mending books was like 390 items was fished up between mending books. That was crazy. That was crazy lucky. And the one before that was like 650. We're now on about 800 items since the last mending book that I've fished up. So I'm feeling like this one's going to be a while. There is like a 1 in 1,700 chance, I think. Perhaps a full barrel. Yeah, potentially a full barrel of items. We keep count. We keep count. I have barrels to keep count. We use iron nuggets to keep count. What we're counting is how many items we fish up in between the mending books. Because I found it interesting. Okay, we're at level 36. 25 cod, though. I reckon we're about to get a mending book. Not a mending book, just a normal fishing book. Like, just a normal book. Enchanted, obviously. It'll be something naff like Cursed of Binding or something like that, because we've had that quite a lot. Uh-oh, we're coming up to my prediction. 28 cod has been caught. $30 cod, okay. And if we get a book now, I'm a predicting genius. Okay, 31, never mind. Never mind. We've gone over my estimate. We're still under the level 37, though. I reckon another half stack of cod before we hit 37. An animal's estimate is... we're still, like, quite a few levels away. Whoops. The thing is, like, the reason why I don't like doing it with the levels, actually, is because you don't get that much levels every time you fish something up. Especially if I'm mending things. Now, I did, off stream, I did mend all of my items at the zombie farm. Three Nautilus shells in this time. The thing is, it is just gambling this. Oh, I didn't finish my emote. I have another emote that I digitalized, and it was the RNG emote, where I'm like, oh, please, 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 please. I need to get that done before we fish up all the mending books. We're getting further and further away from my prediction here. Not good. Still no book. We do have 1 rotten flesh, though. That could be an interesting metric. How many rotten flesh will we get before we get our book? Because we don't get that much rotten flesh. That is weirdly rarer than the Nautilus and the pufferfish. I did actually empty the barrel of all the rotten fish, the rotten flesh earlier, because I've been selling it to the villagers for emeralds, so I can get end pearls. Yeah. We've got 40 cod and halfway through the 36. Now that do you think we're going to hit level 37 first or get a book is looking very appetizing for the level 37, isn't it? Now it's going to be like, ooh, are we going to get to level 37 before we get the book? Like, it's getting close. The bar is increasing. I need to eat some fish. Half a fish. New snapshot release. We have even more slabs. Is this the pillows? Is this the pillows that have been released in the last snapshot? I try not to pay attention to the snapshots, but somebody was like super mega excited about the pillows, the cushions or something. This is insane. Concrete on top of wool slabs. What about inventory space? I've been asking for it for like 10 years. Stop adding all of these fantastic blocks if I can't store them in my inventory. 32 new slabs in the next release. Jesus Christ. More blocks. We don't need any more blocks yet. Sort out the inventory system, for goodness sakes. I've came up with like 4 or 5 good ideas to deal with the ever-expanding inventory in Minecraft. We do need more blocks. Yeah, we do, I know, because every time they've released new blocks, I do use them in the end. Begrudgingly. The Pale Oak was good. Like, when they added in Pale Oak, I'm very pleased with that. Although I haven't really used it that much. Shelves are pretty good as well. I quite like shelves. I do use those quite a lot. Is there any shelves around here? Actually, maybe not. Maybe I didn't use any shelving around here. There's definitely shelves in that scene though. You can see them. They're on the side of the building. Is that no. It was not a book. We might get to level 37 before we get our book, chat. I have known it to go in between books like 2 stacks of cod. That's the longest I've had. I don't think I've ever had any more. Like 2 stacks of cod in between catching books is... Hey, there we go. There's the book. It's power 4, density 4, and piercing 4. All useless. But there is the book. We have them. We have it. It was under the level 37 mark. Animal's way off with his prediction. But there we go. We'll put them all in here. I do have all the items that I've caught off stream as well, so once this has gone through the counter, this is where we're at now, in between mending books. We're nearly at a full barrel of items. my favorite idea is pockets in your pants to put like 8 shulker boxes in. Have that inventory UI on the right when opening inventory, and the whole line is scrollable and you can access shulkers without placing them. Also was thinking of special slots that take all the non-shulker box items into a shulker box if you put it there. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like all you need. So yeah, the favorite idea is pockets, right? I wouldn't say pockets. I think that's too broken. Pockets are. I think what you need is this is the shield slot, the offhand, right? You can put anything in it. I think we need a tailor-made tool belt slot where only a tool belt can go inside it, and a backpack slot for a backpack, which will do exactly basically what you do. But you have to craft the backpack, you have to get it from, like, say, one of the new useless mobs, like one of their drops. And the tool belt, again, would be from one of the useless mobs that you never use. There would be a mob drop or something to make things actually useful. And that would solve a lot of issues. And then you've got, obviously, the ender chest. You know, the ender chest, you've got more slots in there. And then that just means that you have to complete parts of the game before you do it. Bundles have been a huge help. I will say bundles have been a massive help towards the inventory. I use bundles a lot. I'm nearly out of space of the fishing rods. What is this one? This one is Infinity, Lure, Sharpness, and Piercing. So these are all garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. I definitely want a system that at the start keeps their inventory the same size but allows upgrades. Yeah, upgradable inventory like slots. Like I think that's good. That's a good idea. Oh, are we running out of places for the saddles as well? That's great. Yeah, you don't get much mob drops in this whole thing. I know the Phantom Membrane doesn't count because that's from the Phantoms. I haven't fished that up. I don't just want inventory UII to double chests kind of ordeal. I get lost in factorial inventory. Yeah, I mean, there's a few things that they do need to look at, right? So, for instance, this UI, apart from the offhand, has been in the game since the beginning, right? More or less since the beginning. Then they added the offhand, so that is one extra slot that we've got in, what, like 15 years worth of Minecraft? Thereabouts? We've had one extra inventory slot in 15 years. They probably could do with adding just an extra row or something, which is probably what they'll end up doing at some point. I don't know, actually. I feel like they would have done that. I mean, they added the book as well. Like, this is a cool little search system. I do think that, like, these little slots at the top, the space here for, like, those extra things, maybe like a backpack slot, tool belt slot, then they can add the crab claw mechanic that they were on about. Anyway, let's pack up and we're gonna start work on the bamboo farm. I say start work, we're gonna not finish it. I was going to say we were going to finish it. Like, that's a big amount of work that we need to do. For some reason, I can never, like, get the webcam in the exact spot I want it. Now, it's looking down too much. Now it's, like, slightly too high. I don't know. I can never get it in the right spot. I don't know what to do. There we go. That's all right. I just need to change my posture. That's all I needed to do. Right, where's that stupid Nautilus? Yeah, there are also like Minecraft mods that like do the double inventory slots and things like that, and you just search for things. And yeah, I don't think that's the right option. I don't think that feels too too broken, I guess. Right, there it is. Rendering actually needs to be turned on, please. So we have made some changes to this. As you can see, there's all that orange bits that I've changed. There's also the doors that haven't oxidized fully yet. These ones have though, that's pretty cool. Although these doors are in the wrong place. That's fully oxidized, but it's in the wrong place. Apparently it's not, it's fine. These doors are just wrong, so they haven't oxidized yet, right? Probably. And we also swapped out a few things here last stream just to give it a little bit extra stuff. And these trapdoors aren't in the right orientation. I don't know what's causing the walls to be amber, but I do have a feeling that's going to be like the entirety of the way up. It's probably something to do with how I've copied and pasted it like multiple times over from Axiom. But what we want to do is we want to go into rendered layer mode, single layer. That's the layer we got up to. Refresh, please. Yes, that's the layer that we got up to. So we want to increase. Go to the layer ranges. And I want to put these things in my inventory. We've got a lot of different items here. I do think I'm going to take more glass than this, though. Let's do it inventory hub. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to take a little bit extra green glass because I feel like I should finish the farm itself. We need stone, normal stone. And a half. We need cobblestone. The rest of the cobblestone, I believe, because we were placing bits of that down. Deep slate brick walls, +4. Might need to get bundles out here. Stone bricks. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to listen to some Minecraft music because I quite enjoy it. Did I lose? Oh no, they're there. Okay, so we are going to use the last of the bricks there. Limestone glass. Deep slate bricks. We got 1 there. How many do we actually have extra? 16? We only need 16? Sure. Lime concrete. There's some there. Deep slate brick stairs. Yeah, just take a full stack. Polished andesite stairs, we've got those. Stone brick stairs, those. Frog lights. Take a full stack. Let's get one of the bundles out. May as well do that. 34. Tough walls. Wait, that was here. So there's only 18 that we need in that. We may as well put that in the bundle. Ochre Froglight times by 4. So we'll take these 2 and... Where are the other Ochre Froglights? There they are. I didn't want those smooth stone in there. Thank you. 3 observers. Where are my observers? Hello, hello. And the final bamboo trap door. Something I do want to do here, I want to put that away. Because for whatever reason, I don't actually have any arrows in my inventory because I'm an idiot. There's no point in me doing that. I will keep the sword with me. And I'm going to leave that there so we don't have to keep it in our inventory. Is there anything else that we want to get rid of? I've got quite a lot of card. I may as well only keep a stack. We'll keep a stack in there and then it frees up some inventory slots. Perfect. Yeah, so this is why the bundles are quite good, because you can free up inventory slots by doing that. So I do like the bundles. The bundles do help. There we go. Level 36. So I'm going to do similar to what we did yesterday, where we do the farm bit first. I think it's probably ready to harvest stuff, so I do need to be careful here because I'm pretty sure that when I start messing with these observers, it's going to want to harvest everything, and we're going to have bamboo everywhere. Is this one... That one is facing up. Let's do the glass bit first. Okay, glass is done. Let's get this in. So best way to do this, I think... Whoops, didn't mean that. Clumsy! I'm going to reduce that down just so I don't have the what's it in the way. So this is going to activate. It activated it. Let's get the observers out. We only need 2 of them out of the bundle. We should have got the walls actually, because that's what I should have put up first. Oh. No. Oh, it broke it. Oh. Okay, this is fine. We can fix the flying machine. I had a feeling that was going to happen as well. We can fix it. It's not a problem. What you have to be careful with. it should... Let me do that. Should activate it. It did. That sends it back. Flying machine fixed. Cool. Now let's do that. I'm just gonna get that ready because I know that that's where that is going. Let's clean up this bamboo, shall we? Don't want it. Get out my inventory. Right, we are clean on this. Obviously the walls are going to be off. That's okay. What we should do, I think, what would be smart is to build the wall down. So we only actually trigger the fly machine once and then it's less likely to break. No, scratch that. I know what I want. Yeah, I know what I want to do. Okay, this is where you need to go. Okay. Where's that trapdoor? There we go. Okay, trapdoor's in place. That works. Let's jump on here and see if we can build this down. We can. This is probably going to trigger. It did. Perfect. Okay. We don't need to worry about the wall updating stuff now. We can just leave that. It's not going to break the machine. That is now secure. So let's build the rest of the glass round. Next layer. This is brilliant. I love it. I love it when it's a simple plan. I will have an observer on this next layer though that I need to be ready for. Oh, that might have been a mistake. Okay. Where's my observer? There it is. Oh, this is going to activate and it's going to throw me off of this. No, it won't. Yeah. I have to delete this though. Is that piece of glass gonna end up in the system? Yeah, it is. Okay, that's fine. At least it won't despawn. I'm just going to go until I've run out of stained glass here. And then we can say, well, at least this part of the farm is done. think there's a frog light on this layer, isn't there? On this next layer, rather. I might need to get like extra frog lights because I think I picked the exact amount of frog lights I needed. And I'm gonna attempt this. We'll see if we've got enough of the green stained glass. Probably not. But we may as well empty out my inventory of the green stained glass. Oh, we do. We've got enough. Perfect. Okay. Cool. Let's go all the way back down to the bottom and we'll start building this bit up. And that is now all sorted. By the way, whilst I've been off air this morning, when I was procrastinating doing my house chores, I did sort out a couple more villages because they are now in place. I did also glass up those villages there. They're not in cells currently. There's a few things I want to play around with here to see whether or not we can make the farm so it'll turn itself on and off. I have ideas. But yes, we now have 3 more villages in place. If you were wondering, it took me a good, like, hours worth of waiting for that. I mean, those villages that are in place have been waiting to go up there for a while. So I only did that this morning. Yeah, this is the problem with this. Nope. This is the problem with this build, is it is very frustrating. No, that is not what I want. Is that what we want there? It was what I wanted. It was what I wanted. I was right. But once we have done all the farm action on this build, this repetitive, every single block is different, will be a lot quicker because it's okay. It's an okay build to have. It's just not very much in terms of all of these blocks I'm placing right now are the same. Which is probably a good thing, because it makes the building look good. It's just, it's not builder friendly. Right, let's go and we'll get these. Hey Racing, how's it going? Welcome in. Oh my goodness, the farm is already growing. Nope. How are you, sir? What have you been doing? Next layer. I'll be honest, I am really proud of this build. Just like how it looks, like everything like that. It feels like an interesting, unique build, in my opinion. But I am biased. Ran some errands. Got some potting soil to planting plants. You get your shopping done. Who told you I had to do my shopping? No, I didn't. I didn't. That was what I was supposed. That was one of the things that I procrastinated against this morning. I hate doing the shopping. I hate it. It's like my least favorite thing in the world. Out of like the chores and stuff, it's like whatever. I'll tell you what I did do. I wrote down a list of what I needed from the supermarkets. That's what I did. And then I watched a bit of YouTube. And then I played a little bit of Minecraft while I was watching YouTube. Then I decided I was hungry, so I bought in a takeaway from the fish and chip shop at lunch. And then I was like, oh, I really need to get some stuff sorted for work tomorrow because it's my first day back after annual leave. Ooh. We have stone brick, stone brick, stone brick, stone brick, stone brick, stone brick. This is the fun layer. So the answer is no. I didn't do successful adulting today. I did not do my food shop. I should have done it. So I'll probably end up having to do it after work tomorrow. Are you going to find you perished from starvation on stream? No. So I cooked up some. I've got quite a lot of like dal and rice and things like that in the store cupboard. So I'm currently going through my store cupboard now. There is like 4 items in my fridge left. So I do have food for tomorrow. I made a dal curry. Oof. It's this layer, is it? This is the layer we expand. So I made up some dal, a dal curry for tomorrow. So I've got some food at lunchtime. I'll probably end up doing a food shop when I finish work tomorrow. Because I would like, the way I see it is that today I knew I wasn't going anywhere near a supermarket, so I'd have to go out especially to do my food shop. So I'm like, I really don't want to do that. Curry sounds good. Yeah, it is good. I've also had enough flour left to make another loaf of bread as well. So like, I'm fine. So I have another loaf of bread that will go with my curry because I did a non-bread style thing. It isn't actually naan bread at all. It's like naan bread. It tastes like naan bread. It's just not naan bread. Make your own bread every so often, yes. Every so often, yes. If I'm being lazy, I use the bread maker. I'm only just getting into it. So I'm only just learning about baking bread and stuff and how to do that. I am completely out of flour now. Like, I just had enough to put a loaf of bread in. So good right out the oven. Yeah, like, so I do have a bread maker. So if I'm pushed for time and can't be bothered to knead and do all of that stuff, I will put ingredients just like straight in the bread maker, right? And that's like super easy. It feels like cheating when I do it, but it still tastes good. It always comes out better as well from the bread maker, from what I can do. But I have done oven baked bread. The best one I did was a mustard seed bread. That one was really good. And the yeast took a lot of the times when I do bread, when I bake it on my own in the oven, in like a proper bread tin. A lot of times what happens is the yeast will fail. I have no idea why. I thought at the beginning, it was to do with the temperature of like the water or something. Maybe I was putting too cold of water in, so now I'm like super controlling what water goes in and when it goes in, mixed in with the flour and that sort of things. And then I thought, oh, maybe it's the kneading process, like when I'm putting the dough, leaving the dough to rise for like a good hour or so. Like maybe it's that bit that I'm failing on. But it's just like every time I do it the same every single time, and it always comes out different. But like I said, the best one I did was a mustard seed loaf, and I'm so glad that the yeast took for that, because that was in the oven. That was so good. It was like a whole meal mustard seed, and I was like, oh my god, I need to do that one again. That was so good. And I did the exact same thing with the exact same recipe, and the bread didn't rise. I was absolutely gutted. So that tells me that it was probably a yeast failure. I don't know. I don't know enough. I don't know enough about bread making, to be honest. You can go around and just put the cobblestone in, I think. So yeah, I bake my own bread. I've only just started doing it though, and there's a lot of things that you have to learn. It takes a lot of patience doing your bread. I've not really ever been a very good baker, so like whenever I've experimented with like baking cakes and things like that, never quite got it right. I never get it quite right. I'm a bit too impatient. No. Get rid of the ones that I misplaced. Not enough proteins. I know making starters for mead, beer, needs to get enough proteins before adding to the main bit. Yeah, potentially that could be it. That's why the yeast is failing. But like I said, like I'm doing the process is the same every single time. It's just like sometimes it's failing. So I don't know. Could be an oven issue as well. Yeah, sometimes the yeast just it doesn't take. And I don't know what's causing it. I have to play around with it. Like I said, I'm only just learning. I'm only just learning about. No, I don't want cobblestone there. I want the glass that I selected, that you gave me the cobblestone for. Like This is a tedious build. This is a tedious build. It will be worth it though. Once we've got it and we're done, It will be worth it. It'll be it really is. That was the farm collecting. It's worth it once it's done. Did we miss a block from this layer? There's a lot of yellow on this layer. That's just because it's the walls that don't like it. Because there's another wall on top. That's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to go around and we're going to get all the walls in place. Like this one, for instance. This one, for instance. And then we'll put the cobblestone in. And then the glass, because the glass is like the most annoying. I don't know if this is more efficient or not, actually. Yeah, let's put the cobblestone in now. In theory, this should be the easiest one to do. But it's not, is it? No, it's a itty bitty. I need to give farms a try in Minecraft. Never attempted farms? In terms of redstone farms or just farms in general? I'd say, like, to play Minecraft, it's essential to have, like, good farms, right? Any farms? Interesting. Oh, we're out of scaffolding. This is as far as the scaffolding went. Speaking of which, fell off the scaffolding because scaffolding's crap. Well, we've got enough bamboo to make more scaffolding. I just need the string. So I would say the best farm to start with, probably like a simple wheat farm, like something like that. Something manual where you can like break the crops off with a fortune pick or something like that. That's an example of manual farming over there. So in the pens as well, there's animals. So you've got all the crops and stuff. You've pretty much got all of the crops that you can get, all of the different types of flowers. Well, actually, that's wrong. All of the tall flowers are there. I haven't been to the dragon. I usually get in and go and explore and build stuff. I mean, in this area, I've not gone to the dragon. The thing is with Minecraft, it's a sandbox game, right? So you play how you want to play. So I say farms in Minecraft are essential, but I guess they're not. Like, if you want to just go and explore and find things to do, you do that. Ah! No! Sploosh. I'm hoping we'll end up going to the dragon soon. I just Taking a while. Another type of farm that is quite essential, you get a lot of blocks very easily with it, is a villager farm. And they're fairly easy to set up. They are a little bit frustrating though, because villagers are not the best of things in the game. Is that all of them done? Did I do everything? I did everything on this layer. Alright, let's put in the last of this cobble. And then I want to go and get some more scaffolding. How much materials do we have? I'll get the scaffolding before we top up our material, before we finish the material build here. Generally, I'm really proud of this build. This is a build I think I designed really well. How's the building going? It's going. It's working. We have bonus Minecraft stream today. I wasn't supposed to stream this late. We were supposed to do other things, but I couldn't help myself. I have to make the most of the last couple of hours of being free from work, and then, yeah, we're back to work. So tomorrow is my first day back after, like, what is effectively 3 weeks worth of leave. That one. Is there any more? Yeah, so this is why these are turning out yellow. The schematic doesn't want it attached to this block here. So that would have been that would have been a reason, an issue with the way I've used Axiom to copy and paste stuff over. It's just not a block updated. When it's copied and pasted, it's fine. Okie dokie, I would like some string, please. We've got a lot of bamboo already, dude. We should go and get the... Yeah, I knew it was like a piece of glass that was stuck there. Let's go... Let's take a stack of this bamboo. Let's go and find some string. Nothing in there. But, weirdly, there is green stained glass in here. No string in here. No string! Uh-oh, is it going to be one of those days where there's just no string left? Oh no, it's going to be one of those days! Oh, we have a looting book here. Did I end up putting looting? Oh, I don't know where I left it. I've left my ender chest somewhere. This is what happens. This is why you don't have just one ender chest. You've got like a million, because you always leave them around. You never know where you've put them. I've got no string. Not good. Oh, there's the ender chest. It does mean I'm gonna have to go all the way back. I'll have some string somewhere. Ooh, it's warm now. I can feel the heat radiating in. String? Do I not have any? Uh-oh. Do I have any scaffolding in here? Probably not. I feel like I took all and used all the scaffolding. I've not got any string? None? 4 pieces of string. Are you kidding me? That's all I've got. Ooh. Well, that'll be enough for 24 more pieces of scaffolding then. I'm gonna need some form of spider farm, aren't I? For string, or just a general mob farm. For string. That's crazy. Oh well, 24 pieces of scaffolding will be enough to finish the next couple of layers anyway, so I'll place them all in here. Perfect. Oh, no, that's okay. I don't want any gaps with the glass panes, because when we put water in these, because water's going to flow in between these, it's going to flood. Oh, there is actually a bit that I missed. I missed 2? I missed 2 there as well, wow. Oh, it's just rude. Next layer. What is this? Oh, this is just a lighting block. I must have been struggling with a dark patch somewhere inside the build. Probably all 4 corners have these, right? Yeah. I must have been getting spawns or something in the creative world, because that's the only reason I would have done that. Oh, you dickhead. Yeah, the most tedious bit is the actual farms themselves. We've only got 1 more farm. There's only 3 farms in this. So we've only got 1 more farm to go. But it is the most tedious bit. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. There must be something wrong with the with this template, because that is why, like, there's we maybe try that again. Thank you. That stairs. Why is that? Is that on? It is on the wall. That's why we've got that there. This isn't too bad. It's slow process though. I can't afford to lose a single block because I know I've got the exact amount of polished stairs that I need. So if we drop one, or if we misplace something and it doesn't immediately go back in the inventory, we have to go and get it, and it just eats into the time. fact that I've got 4 pieces of cobblestone in my inventory is a little bit worrying because I'm pretty sure I had the exact amount of cobblestone. So did I miss some? Oh my goodness. Someone set off the neighbor's dogs. They've got 2, and then when one goes, the other one goes, and then they get each other excited. And it takes a lot to like kind of calm them down. They are adorable dogs, to be fair. But it is slightly frustrating when you hear them all the time. And they're not yours. Yeah, I don't know why this side is fine and the other side isn't. I don't know, screw it. The last of the ochre lights all done. Oh, I misplaced a block again. Okay, let's hope we can... This pops into my inventory. It did. Good, we got lucky. Misplacing blocks again, dude. There we go. Hand is cramping up ever so slightly. Something I noticed, by the way, last stream, none of you lot told me it was happening. When I went on the BRB screen, you could hear old clips of mine, like me just being a dingus. Now, I was supposed to be... I have been trying to gather Twitch clips from the stream to play during breaks. But, like, when I put them into OBS, I was having issues because some of the clips I had were from so long ago that, like, the quality was lower. So I think it was when I was streaming in 720p or something like that. And then I was having issues when I was replaying them in OBS that they would, because the window is the same size, but the window would auto change depending on the video that was playing. So it's like, okay, let's just hide that. But what I didn't realize is the audio for the clips was playing during all of the breaks, and it wasn't until I edited or got the video, got the stream bit ready for rendering that it's like, oh, you can hear me and you can't see me. But nobody even questioned it when I was on my breaks. And I was like, why is Womble talking? Like, you just accepted the fact that this stream now is just a complete train wreck. I love that. You just assumed I'd done something wrong. Or you just weren't paying attention enough. Also love that. So yeah, nobody questioned it. Because usually how I know where, like, the easy way for me to find when I've been on a break, when I edit things, because I edit the breaks out, right? I cut them out and I put them on the YouTube channel. the easy way for me to find when I've been on a break is to find like the quieter moments in the sound waves, or like when it's clearly that I'm not talking because I'm louder than the music, right? Like even when I go on break, I turn the music up a little bit, but even then, like the music's quieter than me. Thank you. So yeah, the Twitch clips are proving a little bit more difficult to set up than I thought they would be. I need to... I mean, to be honest, like finding the right clips in itself is a big chore and something I don't feel like I've done a very good job of doing. Because I'm pretty sure there's like much better clips than the ones that are actually clipped on Twitch. Like much better moments of the stream that haven't ever been clipped. So then going through like old VODs and trying to find them is just impossible. Hey B&M, how's it going? Welcome back. So if there are any moments that I do not like me, if there are any moments from the stream that you think, oh yeah, I'd like to rewatch those. Bedrock breaking almost done. That's impressive. I'm always impressed by wizards that can break bedrock. I'll be honest, I don't know enough about it. I have done it in the past. I just don't understand really the mechanics. I had to watch a tutorial to get it. And yeah, I don't understand the wizardry behind breaking bedrock. Oh, fine. How many percent of the tower have you done? I might be able to answer with, so free cam. So that's how much we've done of the tower. It goes all the way up to here. But this final third is a lot easier to build. We've got 2 of the 3 farms completed. So I would say even though it looks like we're less than halfway, in terms of the farms, I would say we're over halfway. So, over halfway. But is it enough to have it all completed today, in today's stream? Probably not. I don't have super long to stream. Maybe another hour before I have to call it. And there's no way I'm getting all of this done in an hour. It's taking way too long. Like, it's very tedious. This section of the build is tedious, and we've got like 2 more of these sections left. But once we do this and we get the next farm in place, so we're working on the second layer. I think there's 4 layers before the building actually closes off and it starts getting really easy. But this section of the build is the tedious bit, although we're about to go through a phase of it not being too bad, because we can place down stone quite quick. Bedrock breaking is simple. You just need a piston without the piston head facing down. Then it retracts and removes the block in front, because it should be the piston. But there is no piston head there. There is bedrock. We remove the piston head with a TNT and then replace the piston with a down-facing piston in the same game tick. The game does not have time to process the piston was removed, and it still wants to retract. So it just does. Yeah, I read that comment. That was a well-worded comment. That was a comment that clearly explains how it works, and I still don't understand how it works. It is redstone magic. It's piston head magic. That's what that is. Pistons do weird things. Pistons do weird things. I understand that. Like I said, I have broken bedrock before, but I needed to follow a tutorial to break said bedrock, and it was very exhausting. So yeah, I have broken bedrock before. We break bedrock in 1.12 by placing a dragon egg in the air above it, and it instantly falls and does replace the bedrock. New version is fine. What we are doing is just black magic. It is black magic. I agree. I agree. It is. I can hear you. Oh. Right. Yeah. I do not want the villagers to get... So they're still being targeted by drowned. We need to get a casing on the iron farm. Because I do not want to lose any more villagers. I would be very upset if we lost any more villagers to drowns with tridents. We need to encase that farm ASAP. I thought the glass was going to be enough, but apparently not. They can still see the villagers and they still try and attack and kill your villagers because the game hates you. Not me, just you. Yeah, just me. It does hate me. Yeah, you see in the schematic, the game thinks it is not connected to that block. That's because when I built this, I just copy and pasted it, and evidently when I did that, this block here didn't have a block next to it to connect up. So now it's just angry. Villagers are just a pain. I have a friend on Wave Tech, but they have to 3.5k nitwicks for the iron farm. Nitwicks are just a bit less laggy. And at 3.5k, it does make a difference. Nitwicks are less laggy. Didn't know that. Interesting. Yeah, they're not looking for a job. Makes sense, of course. Yeah, of course. That makes perfect sense. You see, I understand that. I understand that. You said words there, and I understood them. So yeah, all four corners of this have these walls that didn't get the block update when I used Axiom. So now it's angry at me. Do I have any slabs? I do not have any slabs. This is as far as we went, and looks like we're about to start the final farm. A villager job, he is more laggy than without it. Oh, a villager with a job is more laggy than without it. I didn't know that one either. Actually, no, I did know that one. I did know that because they're constantly looking for the job station, right? Yeah, I did know that one. I did. That was information I already had in my little noggin of mine. That is not what I wanted to hit. Let's go on to layer range. We're gonna do set to 108 and we'll go up to 118. Actually, maybe not 118. We might only do 116 just so that I'm not taking too much into my inventory. Let's put all of the items that we didn't use in there. That can go in, that can go in. This can go there. It's out of my inventory. Yeah, looking for a job is less laggy than having a job. When they have a job, they try to do a lot of stuff like meet other villagers. Yeah, that's true. Like throw things down on the ground, etc., etc. Okay, let's have a look. So let's do a refresh. We want info in the HUD. And we actually don't need that much blocks. There's just a wide variety, right? Let's try that. Let's see if that's any better. Requires more glass. That was always going to be the case. Right, I'm going to go for the exact amounts that we need. So we're not allowed to lose stuff. Oh, we only need one more stack of that. I would say we're about ready, like about done on with the iron blocks now, actually. Oh. Andesite. I only have the exact amount of that. And then we need 44. I can count, that's fine. What are stuff you are planning to build in this area? I'll give an overview, a little overdown. So basically this world here, so this is a log farm with a creeper farm that turns itself off when not in use, so we don't have loads of items and creepers just constantly lagging everything up. So at the moment the gunpowder is full. You can put sand in here and this creates TNT. The TNT goes into my log TNT cannon, which goes down here, which is into the log farm, right? The log farm's not complete. Neither is the actual exterior for this. I have finished the designs for the exterior, so that's done. Iron farm, we've got that. We need to do an exterior for the iron farm. In this space here, it's going to be central storage. So bulk storage, my storage, like for smaller items, and then potentially a control room where I can control all the different farms, although I don't think that's going to work with what I've got. With how I've done the farms and how tightly I've squeezed them in, especially like the bamboo farm, I don't think I'll be able to do it. So yeah, I mean, maybe just like a mock-up control room that will be like above everything else. So this is going to be like the center. This is going to be the tower. Over there, as you can see, I'm draining out a water monument. I do want a monument farm there. But the reason why I'm draining it out is that I want to make a water monument village encased in a glass dome with a farm over the above. We have buildings under here, so this is the undercity of that has been flooded. So there'll be a lot more builds like this that will pop up once we've got all of the farms and stuff operational. And then smaller farms around the other builds. So like bee farms, moss farms. That moss farm is going to go here next to here, so it can feed my the bone meal. So it can feed the bone meal. So moss farm is going to go here. Yeah, server can do it. Client, yeah, even with sodium can suffer. You should move the items to the nether to not lag your client when here. All the farms running and all the millions of items in chests are going to kill FPS. That's fine. I don't care. Like I want the storage here. I want storage here. This is what I want. This is part of my story. Part of the story for the area. Yeah, so it's fine. Like I will get lag here. This is going to be a laggy area. I've already came to the accustomed stuff. I mean, I will do other things to combat the lag, but yeah, like I'm fine with lag here. I haven't been hit by with the lag yet though, which has surprised me because I've already started ramping things up. Deep slate bricks. Let's find those. Oh, I can never find any items. This is why we need a storage system. Central storage. Smooth stone. So yeah, that's my plans for this area. This isn't my main base anyway. My main base is in a mountain with everything kind of a lot more spread out. You have pretty much nothing here, but when a bamboo farm runs, it does remove a lot of blocks and spawn a shit ton of particles. That's absolutely true. That is absolutely true. Yeah, this isn't my main base anyway, so I wouldn't worry. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Powered rails. I have extra powered rails. 3. That makes sense. I need more bamboo. We'll take the 52 bamboo there. Deep slate brick stairs. Lime concrete. There is an ad that's about to start. I'm going to let the ad run while we're sorting the blocks out. I wish I could count. That would be helpful. Frog lights. I still can't count. I thought I pulled 46 in that, but I didn't. I pulled 56. 35 repeaters. 30. I've only got 33 dust. Did I lose some dust? Oh, did I only need 33 dust? Yeah, I only needed 33. Okay, that's fine. Oh boy, now we need to start bundling stuff, don't we? You? There we go. That gives us a couple more slots. Let's get half a stack of those. Hoppers, 24. I Actually, it'll be 23 hoppers because I have a phantom hopper in the... I do have a phantom hopper, but I also need an extra hopper anyway, so... Yeah. Oh, I can't count at all. Let's put this in a bundle. Let's do like the chests and stuff. We need 2 of those. Polished tough walls. A fast cane farm, melon pumpkin farm. Yep, that'll be another one. Villager crop farms, probably not. Those simple farms are quite laggy. There's just no way to fight it. The client does not like it. I'll go for now. Have fun. Good luck with the build. I hope I can see it when I get back. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, I probably won't do any villager-based farms here. Because I have a whole area for villagers elsewhere. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, now I've bundled my bundle. I'm not focused. Okay, what else do we need? We need 2 sticky pistons. They're in this chest. We need 3 polished tough walls. There's only 3 polished tough walls, which tells me I'm completing the entirety of the slime machine here. I'm not sure why I've got an extra 19 furnaces. I don't think I need it. Deep slate slabs. Ah. Rails 16. I've got an extra 2 rails. Very good. 8 blocks of redstone. I believe this is the last of my redstone. It's not actually the last of my redstones, it's just the last of the redstone that I've got here. And tough walls. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it all bundles. Fantastic. Oh, no. What? Where did that even come from? So confused why that popped out of my inventory. Was there something I... Did I do it from this, maybe? I'm missing an ochre frog light. Interesting. Not quite sure what happened there. Well, let's build the next layer. Ooh. No, that's not what I wanted. I need to figure out better shortcuts for this. There we go. Let me see what I want. I may as well do the... Oh, no, 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 falling down, falling down. I may as well do the center part of the farm first, I think, because basically I'll be able to... Ah, now then, yes, I know. I need to make sure if I do that, where are my chests? They'll be in here somewhere. Is there more of these I can do? Yes. Throw that down there for a sec. I'm gonna have to really focus for a second, so just bear with me whilst I'm sorting out annoying inventory issues. There we go. Perfect. Right, let's get the hoppers out. So I've got 24, so I can replace that with those. And I do need to make a change to these hoppers. Remember, we need to do it from here. We needed to make that change up to the next page. This is where we put down all of our iron ingots. Oh, yeah, that's redstone. Did that go in the hopper? It might have gone in the hopper. It did. Oopsie, I need that. Okie dokie, let's put in the repeaters. All set to full ticks, very easy. Actually, why am I doing the repeaters now? I don't want to do the repeaters now. Now I want to utilize some rails. So let's do that. I did have an extra. Okay, this is where we get rid of this. I need... Oh, we didn't... Do you know what? This is fine. I forgot. I always forget. I don't think we've got enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We don't have enough help and minecarts. 10, 11. We need 12. 2 lots. No, we need 2 lots of 8. So we need 12, 13, 14, 15. Wow, we really underestimated how much help and minecarts we needed. Well, that's not a problem. Let's do this. Right, we'll do that. And take some of our ridiculous amounts of iron. Take that. Because we need one more hopper, one more minecart, and 5 more hoppers, and I think I have like an extra random 2. 3. We have an extra 3. That's okay. We can make more hoppers. We have a bamboo farm. We can literally turn iron into like the bamboo into chests. Oh my goodness, it's already full. That'll do. That should do. I should be able to get 3 chests from that. I actually might have spare chests anyway. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. And I would like these 2 as well. Right. We need to get rid of the extra items that I have in my inventory now. I don't need that. I don't need that. And I don't need the extra hoppers either. They're all done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Right, let's put the new hopper minecarts in place. Oh, did I just place a rail somewhere? I don't know where I placed it, but I'm sure I saw I placed a rail. I don't know where it is. There's a placed rail somewhere because stupid scaffolding. Where? Where did I place a rail? Okay, I'm gonna have a quick cheaty look. Where did we place that rail? I do not see it anywhere. I don't know. It's gone forever. Gone forever. I generally, seriously, no idea where I placed that. Oh, I see it. Oh, you dickhead. That is just so annoying. It's not gonna like me now, is it? It's not gonna like me. I hate this! I knew it was... Why did you connect to that? Rail is fun. Rail is not fun. Rail is stupid. It does it every time. It like, why? Why would it think, oh yeah, I'm gonna need that one piece of rail that you got. I'm gonna like need to just put it right there. Like why? Why would I ever want it connected to that? This one is already connected. Oh yeah, but it's fine. I want to play rails. It's not fine! I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. I hate rails. I don't hate rails. They're super useful. They're super great. They're super awesome. Okay, now we're going to do F3 and B so I can see where the hitboxes are. Poke, 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 poke. Let's do that. Let's do that. Do this and this. That and this and this. And this, and then where are my pistons? I've only got sticky pistons available, so I'm just doing it the old fashioned. No! Okay. Hop in my inventory, not in there. So I have to break the piston first. Excellent. Ah! Unleash the wrath. Fill every space with TNT. Blow it up for your mental health. No. 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 We're not doing that. Too much work. Too much effort. Too much effort. No, 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 no. I need you and... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Rails. I will need to replace this. Oh, piston block updates are weird. I don't know how pistons work. They are weird. They confuse me. They always have. Maybe. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Okay. I am now done. No! You know how I was like, I'm now done, yay! I forgot about the sticky piston. There we go, always do the sticky pistons first. Pissed on, pissed off. Why so many carts? Because otherwise the bamboo falls so thick and fast that the minecarts can't handle with it. So I have like extra. Right, let's get back up to this layer. We can now put in the repeaters of doom. 1, 2, 3. The minecarts have to be triggered twice to be able to deal with the amount of bamboo that comes through. Otherwise, there's still some left. So that's why there's so many minecarts. I've got one for every layer down here. There's a minecart on every single one. Rip another world save. Well, time to start again. And that is life on the rim for you. I think I'm just going to focus on building the farm segment here. And then we will come back to the... Where's the rest of my iron? Where is the rest of my iron? Did I not bring enough iron? Is it in here? I have a little bit of it in here. There is a little bit in here. Where's the rest of the iron? Did I throw it on the ground somewhere? And it's just casually despawning. No, I put them away in a chest because I'd run out of inventory space. You're an idiot. Remember what you're doing. Dying is fun. Alone and naked equals kind of hard, to be honest. Yeah, I know it is. I've only managed to get out of the first... Not demotivated yet, yeah. I've only managed to get out of it like once. Wait, 8 hopper minecarts per layer? No, 16 per layer. Yeah, I know, they're lag machines. I know. But just normal hoppers wasn't cutting it in my tests, so I was just like, fuck it. So there's 8 on this. There's actually another 8 on this bit, right? So per farm, there's 16 hopper minecarts. Speaking of which, let's go up to this layer. For some reason, a certain idiot divided to have non-violent trait as well. Oh yeah, I always kill those ones, those pawns. Those pawns don't deserve to be in my rim. Okay. Right. Where is it? Okay. Okay. I'm going to do it every other one. That's what we're going to do. This is what we learned last time. We do every other one, right? And then from here, we go like this. Like that, right? Right. Now, if I put this here, this isn't going to connect up to those two. Hey, this is how you do. This is how you do. This is how you do. Now we need to put in the normal rails. Why am I out of normal rails? Huh. Where did my normal rails go? Did I put them in a bundle? I have lost a rail. It is not in there. Uh-oh. Was it the one I placed all the way down here and I didn't take out of this? What? Why the f... Hello? Game, where's my other rail gone? Is it in my inventory? Is it in a bundle? No. Okay, well, we've got a spare rail, so we're good. Upper minecarts transfers 20 items a second. Are you saying this produces 20 times by 60 times by 16, 9,000 items per minute? No, Turing. What it does is the hopper minecarts were getting clogged up every harvest. So per harvest, it wasn't working. It was getting clogged up. Ah! Fine. It was per harvest. It was getting clogged up. The hopper minecarts were getting clogged up. I might be able to explain it here. So this, what I had before was I had one hopper minecart that would go around, and I would only have 4 under here. It was getting clogged up, it would come back, and it wasn't emptying enough for the second run, and then there were still things lying on the mud here. That was what was happening. It's not that this is producing a large quantity, it's just that there's a large quantity that clogs up the hopper minecarts and it can't drain the minecarts fast enough. The minecarts don't drain fast enough. And I still have to trigger it twice to get all of the items, and there's still items that get missed because they land on top of the what's-its. So this was the way to do it. There might be a more elegant solution by delaying hopper minecarts a little bit longer. Didn't want to do it that way. I wanted to do it this way. Doesn't have to be the most efficient farm in the world. Just has to be a farm that I am respectful of. I'm quite proud of it. I'm quite pleased with it. Let's put the last hopper minecarts in. I've got no inventory space. Wait. Bamboo wood is a waste of space. Don't need that. Is it in the system? Probably. There's probably some rail somewhere that's in the system. Oh, there it is. Found it. Found the rail. Okay. It's in the system. There's that missing rail that we were looking for. As soon as you're attacked, you're basically done. You need to, if you've got a non-violent trait on your main guy, you need to just set up traps and do everything traps way. I did do a run once of having a pacifist run where the pawns were not allowed to attack using conventional weapons or anything. They could only defend themselves with traps and stuff, so that you can do it. It's just, it's a wall, like... did I miss... Oh, did I leave one? This might kill me. No, it didn't kill me. Yep, I left one. Of course it did. Oh well, may as well do this now. I don't need the phantom head. My current strategy is to play Farming Simulator RimWorld Edition till the Empire quest spawns, then become a Sizer, and become the most violent, non-violent space wizard in RimWorld history. Yep, that was another way that I got around it, was the Psy-casting was non-violent. But yeah, traps are your friend. Also, you could do mechs as well. So if you do the mech route, you don't need a pawn. Like, the pawn doesn't need to be violent. Like, it can survive without that. Right, all hopper minecarts in. Let's get some dust. You need the mech start then, and I can't spawn naked and alone. No, you can do mech stuff without the mech start. You just have to break the mech ship open to get it. Which again, with traps, you can do quite easily. I need... Oh. Please. Oh, there comes the phantoms! Yeah, you don't need to do the mech start to be able to be a mechanator. The mech start's not a great start, in my opinion. Anyway, you just need to break open the ship that falls down. If you break open the core in that, it spawns in a mechanator. Or, no, there's a ship that spawns in a dead mechanator with the mech chip. You can take his skull. And then, like, a Scyther, and I think the Sniper spawn in. But the Scyther's, like, super stupid and will just die on your trap. Yeah, I love the Phantom Hopper. Okay. I am gonna do that, though. guess I will do the other one over here. And that's that. That's done. Cool. Again, I'm building the farm first because it's probably the most tedious part of this. Actually, I'm not so sure it is, you know. Needs to be facing this way. A little bit of dust. Do I have any more dust left? No. So the rest of this... Why? I have no more dust left in my inventory, but I know I haven't put dust in all of the right places. So, and there's none in the bundle. Oh, there's 8, there's 16. Never mind. Confusion over bundles causing confusion. Confusion over. Stand down. Whatever. I just want the bundle to swap inventory slots, please. Thank you. Right, now pick up that bundle. Okay, bundle of bundles, done. Job done. Okay, this bit's all done. Let's get the mud in. I love placing the mud. Listen to it. Such a good sound. You are not mud. You are not mud. I'm stuck in here now, aren't I? So yeah, mechanator stuff is another way to deal with not being able to fight. I have utilized mechanators really well with my passive runs in the past. I believe it's this. Dust! Dust! Okay, next layer. Oh, this is the bamboo layer, right? Do I even have the bamboo with me? No. Because I'm an idiot, I put it away. Or I crafted it into things. Let me up! Yeah, I definitely put it away, didn't I? Yeah, okay. Stack of bamboo, that'll do. Oh, that one is apparently not. Nope. Okay, whatever. Why is this one not a glass block, but it is on the other side? There's an iron block here. Why is there an iron block here? I'm so confused. Were all the other layers like that as well? I think probably, and I just didn't notice. Dust. Anything else? Anything else? Dust. I need to... I knew it! I knew that was gonna happen. I cannot tell where my hitboxes are. We'll do that. Dust, dust, please. Thank you. It's bound to be dust there, right? Wait. Yes. Okay. Let's put in the last of the bamboo. There is one spot in the farm where a bamboo shoot should be. It is not there. It is here! You know what? Don't need that bamboo anymore. Don't need it. Those 11 pieces of bamboo, they're gone forever. Where is my dust? Right, this is furnace time. Furnace time! Where are my furnaces? Oh! No. Interesting. Furnaces in place. No, there's no glass here! Every time I build this. Oh well, this is the last time I'm building this farm anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. This is the last time I'm doing the fly machine. The last time I'm putting down this exact array. Unless I break it, obviously. But like the last time. This is the last time. I do need furnace here, and here, and here, and here, and here. All of the furnaces are in. Let's get the rest of the glass round, and then we will finish the flying machine here. I imagine this... No, I would imagine that is a repeater, actually. Set to full ticks. I do have repeaters left. Is it a repeater? It was a repeater, I was correct. 4 ticks! 4 ticks. And... I want a furnace. Hey, give me the glass. Oh, I'm on a furnace, that's why. No, that's not what I wanted. I need the light. I need the light. We need the light. Light up the farm. Light it up. I might be losing my brain a little bit. I realized I'm not making much sense, but that's okay. That's fine. When have I ever made sense? I do not think things are spawning here, are they? Oh, it doesn't, for whatever reason, because I'm on the mud, it doesn't tell me what the light level is. I think this will never grow because there's not enough light, so I need to make a little bit of a change. Do I have any... Yeah, ochre frog lights. We do. Am I stuck in here? I might be stuck in here. I might need to go and check the other farm, actually. Yeah, I think this has the same problem. Interesting. I know I put extra ochre lights in the first farm. I just didn't do it with this one. For whatever reason, I don't know. I think I just forgot. But there we go. Now everything should be able to grow because the whole farm is well lit. Yeah, you see, I put them there. Like. So I did it on this farm. I just didn't do it on the others for whatever reason. Right, I think all the super tedious farm bits are done. Actually, no, that's a lie. We haven't done any of the observers for the flying machine, have we? No. No, we haven't. I want my last cod in my inventory. I do have cod in my ender chest, so... I'm just going through it like crazy because I'm greedy. Yes. So this, that is easy. We can place that in here and here. This, I'm gonna do that. We shall do that. And take out the 2 bamboo trapdoors we have. Before I place the observer on this side, I need to get the observer in the correct position on this side. So observer needs to be facing in. So this observer needs to be facing there. What do you mean? Why are you facing down? Don't do that. For goodness sakes, face the block I was pointing you at. You do not need to face down, you stupid thing. Now I'm stuck in my stupid farm again. Let me out! And that is the... Thank you. And that's why this one redstone dust is. There we go, we're done, we're done. Okay, I can put the observers on the other, and then if we accidentally trigger the farm now, it should be good. So the observers need to go. Please. There. And please. There. Excellent. So I'm not going to trigger it, but the flying machine is primed. Let's go fill the rest of this farm layer up. I'm half tempted just to finish the farm itself, actually. So we'll empty all of the other blocks out and we'll just get what we need for the farm. So then the farm's done. And then the next part of the build is just building the exterior. So I'm going to ignore the exterior now, I think. I do want an observer facing upwards. I don't have any I do have an observer. It's right there. Let's get these in first, shall we? So let's go up. Let's go back down. I'm gonna go and get all of the rest of like the redstone resources and stuff here so that we can finish the farm. So we need all of the last of the trapdoor. We need the last of the observers. I think I've got more observers than I actually need on this. No, I haven't. The last of the tough wall, and then all of the green stained glass. And that should be the rest of the farm. I should be able to just finish the farm with those materials. I think. Let's get some more food, though. Like me! I need to fix this. May as well use the cod. The cod is what we've got food in abundance. It is a pretty crap food source, I'm aware, but hey. And then once we've got the this version of the farm, like the farm done, this farm done, I'm going to do the rest of the build another day. I'm going to add these observers in last. Let's encase it with glass first. I missed. This shouldn't take too long now. This is like the easiest part of building the farm. And then the observers are like the last things that can go in. Is this where we put the observer? No. No, this isn't where we put the observer. This must be the next layer up. Let's go over here. Let's get the observer and the... Yeah. Let's do these pieces, followed by this. Hello. Thank you. And we need the observer in. That's like the last bit of stuff that we need is just that observer. Is this... Hello? Right, we need that observer. So let's do this. This is gonna trigger the observers below. Is it actually though? Because we don't have them hooked up, do we? Oh no. I'm stuck in a bamboo maze. Final things that I need to add on is those observers down at the bottom, but we may as well finish the encasing duty for the last of the bamboo farms. Then all the farm is complete. It's like it's ready to go. I think the next layer must be the frog light layer. It is indeed. I see the frog light in the schematic. There it is. And then the one after this is the top. Oops. You know, I still placed the stupid glass on the final frog light. And here's the encasing. Nice and simple. Nice and easy. Easy peasy. Oops. I need that. Of course, why? I'm gonna be one short. I know I am. It's my curse, isn't it? Because for whatever reason, things never go in your inventory. They never do. They never fall in your inventory. It's so weird. I don't understand why it's a mechanic. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. Hey, bounced on the, what's it? Right, let's put these final observers in. Up, and then done. Perfect. And the first time that fires, I mean, I am going to fire it just to make sure it works. Oh, you idiot! I got myself trapped! Oh, no. I got myself stuck in the bamboo. Excellent. That is the bamboo farm done then. So that is all of the farm complete. That was what I was aiming for by the end of last stream, was to get those two done. Oh my god, there's so much bamboo. I can turn off the flying machine so that they don't fire, so I might do that. Let's empty out my inventory. There we go. We also have bundles here. I know I spent so much time like getting everything sorted and organized, and we didn't do the extra 10 layers that I thought we were going to do. It just takes a little bit longer than I think every time. Every time. Let's do that. That is my mending bow. I need 1 arrow, please. Thank you. Are you running on a clock or manual trigger? It's attached to an observer wall, so when a bamboo reaches block level 12, it triggers the flying machine. In order for me to turn that off, though, I could just put a block on top of the wall there. That would trigger the flying machine, but then when the bamboo reaches the top in front of the observer, it'll trigger the trapdoor, but it won't change the state of this. And then in order to turn the machine back on, we would remove the block on the top. So it does have a toggleable on-off switch. I just haven't actually put the redstone in place for the on-off switch. I'm not sure if there's going to be space for it. Because of how much this bit overlaps into here. So I'm a little bit concerned about that. But yeah, there will be a toggleable on-off switch. Where if I wanted to, I could just disable the farm. If I'm getting, let's say, too much bamboo or whatever. So we can do that. And that's a fairly easy thing to add into that. All of my farms should have an on-off switch to turn off if I wanted to. All of my farms should have that. Oh, I left my ender chest. It's looking good. I mean, we didn't really build too much more on the exterior, but that looks cool. The farm is poking out. I like how it's poking out. It looks good. Yeah, if it triggers when you're leaving the area, then flying machines will break. I know. Hence why there's an on-off switch. So I can trigger it on or off. So I can turn it on and off. The flying machine's quite easy to fix though. Like, it's not the end of the world if the flying machines break. Like, that's fine. Like, it's a little bit of manual labor. And I will have access hatches into all the different all 3 of the farms as well. So what I'm saying is, even though I've came with a complete schematic, with a complete farm and a tower, it's not actually a complete project. That is basically what I'm saying. You know what time it is? It's fishing time! Right, we're gonna get a book straight away. First thing we pull up will be a book. That's my prediction. Not a book. Okay, good start. Not sure when they break when quitting single player game, at least on servers they do. I haven't stress tested it to that much, Cheering. I do know that the flying machine is susceptible to breaking. I have had experience with it. Hey, we got a book! It was like instant! I was so close! Hey! Wow! That's such a turnaround. Woo! Okay, we're not here all night then. That's okay. I did that before the ads kicked in. That's four items before we got the book. What was it? It was a Look of the Sea 2 all full book. Complete junk, but still, it freezes up. It means we can now finish the stream. That was so unexpected. I got one cod. I got one. And a book. Let's put that in my drunk drawer. My drunk drawer is slowly expanding. We've nearly filled up. Not a mending book though, but that's fine. Okie dokie, chat. That's it then. That's the end of the stream. That was a quick finale there. That was sooner than I thought. I'm pretty pleased. I'm pleased with what we've got. I mean, we were just gonna like look at this for a little bit and just be like, hey, this is looking good, right? It's looking good. Like, it's coming along. I love the gradient that I've got going. I love the gradient. It's subtle. It's so subtle, but it's there. That is darker than up there. It's so subtle, but it is a gradient. And I think there's 2 more sections of these on top. There might be 3. And then we've got the tower and the spire, which should be relatively easy to make. So this bit, these bits, this is the tedious bit now. Next time I stream Minecraft, which, by the way, is gonna be on Saturday. Saturday the 8th is the next Minecraft stream, so we've got a bit of a break now. I mean, technically today was meant to just be Phasmophobia, and I've overran. You've got a bonus segment of the stream. You have bonus segment. Next stream will be Thursday the 6th. We'll be back with some Silent Hill in the evening when it's nice and spooky. And then on Saturday we'll be back with Minecraft. Through the week I will determine what the final 4 games are going to be in August. They're probably going to be Silent Hill, Minecraft, and maybe something else. Maybe not Phas. I'm not sure on Phas. I wasn't really feeling it too much today. I have to be in the right mood, I think, for Phasmophobia. Although we did play quite a lot of Phas. So yeah, it'll probably be 2 slots worth will be given to Minecraft. 1 slot will be Silent Hill. Probably that Sunday slot will be Silent Hill, I think. The Monday will be probably Minecraft. Actually, no, maybe that's the last Saturday is Silent Hill. I don't know, because that's a late finish. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Probably one of those streams will be Silent Hill. 2 of them will probably be Minecraft. And then the other one might be something else. It might be Phasmophobia. We shall see. The Makers and Crafting stream that you see on Wednesday the 19th. I'm not going to show you. I'm going to let you listen. That's what we're doing on that stream. That's what we're doing on that stream, chat. Obviously, all times are subject to change. We were an hour and a half later today, and you've got an extra 3 hours out of me anyway, so that's payment for being late. Subject to change. The Thursday stream is tentative. It depends how I feel after work. I should get home at 6:30 on Thursday. No, I won't. Yeah, that Thursday time is going to change. It's not going to be 7 o'clock. It's not going to be 7 o'clock. I might actually cancel that Thursday stream, actually. So the next stream probably is going to be Saturday. I might have to cancel that Thursday stream because my shifts changed at work. I am working until 7:30, so... I'm working until 7:30, so I'm definitely not making that 7 o'clock start on Thursday, am I? No, I'm not. So ignore the Thursday stream. Ignore that. That is not a stream that is going to happen. If I get in and I'm like super pumped, we might play 2 hours or something. I don't know. We'll see. But it won't be at 7 o'clock. So ignore that start. Just quick work so you can stream. Do you know what? I generally, serious, because usually I answer this with like a complete joke. It's like, oh yeah, definitely, 100%, yeah, I'll just quit work so I can stream. Like, the serious answer for that for the last 10 years has been no. I will never do that because this is a hobby. This is here for me as a way to de-chill and get my mind escaping from work mode. I don't want to work when I'm playing video games. I want to have fun. And when I'm streaming, I'm playing video games. The last thing I've ever wanted is for this to ever be an occupation. I'm so glad the stream has stayed super small. However, recently, and the thing is with that, I've always enjoyed my jobs that I've worked in, like really enjoyed them. Sure, they're stressful, but I enjoy the actual job. Now I'm a little bit disillusioned with work at the moment. I'm a little bit like, I don't want to do this forever. So yeah, it would be cool. It'd be cool to be able to stream for a living and never have to go to work. But I feel fundamentally, psychologically, that would probably be a bad move for me. I don't think I'm suited for that sort of stuff. I'm too inconsistent for it to be a career. So that's the serious thing, is that like now, like as I'm getting older, I'm like, yeah, okay, maybe one day. But previously it was like, nah, never. I'd never want that. I'd never want that. Anyway, yeah, so the Thursday stream, the times will change. I might stream maybe at if it is, then it'll be like an 8 o'clock-ish start instead of 7 o'clock my time. So I might do like an hour or so on Silent Hill, depending on how I feel. Probably not, though. It's highly unlikely I'll stream on Thursday. So next stream will be Saturday. We're starting at 1 o'clock on Saturday, going until late. We'll be doing more Minecraft. I might do a split stream just so that we get a little bit more Silent Hill in, because I liked it. I liked playing Silent Hill. Like, we did a full 7 hours worth, didn't we, of the game? It was great. It was a fun game. I don't think it's a super long game either, so we should be able to get through that quite quick. Anyway, chat, have a good night, evening, noon, insert time zone here. I should probably check, because I have started to become a little bit more of a responsible streamer and check to see if there's anyone that I particularly like streaming so that we can host. I only like to do small streamers. Are there any? Oh, yes, there is. Okay. We're going to go over to Ice King of Space. He always pops in. I very rarely get to watch his streams. So we're going to go and pop in. We're going to go into Ice King. Please give him a little bit of love. Give him a follow. Chat around with him for a little bit. He's a chilled guy. He's been around for a long time. He's a good supporter. I appreciate him. So please do that. Otherwise, I am going to head out. Like I said, have a good night, evening, noon, insert time zone here, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye!